BABA earnings tomorrow. Luke reminds or warns, it's been a mixed bag, he says, mostly terrible earnings season for K-Web hyperscaler names, but they all shared a common theme thus far. Ungodly amount of K-Packs as everyone tries to outspend each other. Combine this with missing top or bottom line and Baidu, Tencent, JD, VNet have all totally nuked this season. China economic data has been terrible as well, and I'm not impressed with the policy response thus far. I'm concerned about BABA, and I know many are long. Any thoughts on this one? Earnings, I have no edge. 120, critical support, and very bullish, fundamentally. But I still don't see anything in this spot. Like, I don't know how to clean this up, but I mean, anything right now that has gotten back in a momentum trend. It just hasn't. They should be excited about BABA. They came in and they supported on 95 quarterly support. Gorgeous, big, beautiful, this is last month, digestion candle of support. Beautiful, beautiful move higher. This month, it's stunning, but I've got no edge with earnings, zero. If we can get above this 134, this will attract a lot more interest. Like, this is little, nothing going on here, relatively speaking. Still looks good. I'm asking, actually, I want to ask a question on BABA. All right, so Luke, I actually asked OT just for giggles here for BABA because I have no edge with earnings. What is the positioning of size in BABA last 45 days? Because if you recall, that's really when we've had a strong turnaround off that $95 quarterly support. And given earnings tomorrow, what is showing up for positioning in the last 10 days of significance? So here's what it basically said, 45-day takeaway, right? It has the data up here, and it says bullish positioning dominates overwhelmingly, 3 times more premium than bearish. So basically 137 million versus 45 million. Call flow is massive on both the bullish and unclassified hedging sides. Bearish trades are almost purely put-driven versus calls. And then how is the significance over the last 10 days pre-earnings? I'm reading this live with you, so let me just take a look. Bullish, bullish, bullish. You get some big trades that they're highlighting, but let's say what the takeaway is. Strongly bullish tilt overall. Again, 3-to-1 premium advantage for bulls over the past 45 days and 10-day significant flows confirm bulls have been dominant. Hedges are also extremely active. You got lots of calls, selling activity, suggests some large holders are selling upside or capping gains around the 130 strike, which would make a heck of a lot of sense, right? This is a classic earnings hedge structure, I would agree. It's got to stay above 120. It's got to stay above 120. Highest conviction individual trade is actually bearish. The August 11th block of 2,000 contracts puts at the 130 strike, which is deep in the money, right? January 2027 expiry is 2.8 million in premium, stands out as the single largest bearish conviction trade, long dated protection bought well ahead of earnings. So this could also, you don't know the positioning of that holder. It could be someone who has stock and they're using a deep in the money put above at 130. So as a kind of form of protection. Anyway, short dated activity skewing bullish into earnings. This is recent August 21 expiry calls, which is 2 days before earnings and obviously expires this week, showing active buying at 130 and 128 strikes with IVs really elevated in the low 90s, indicating aggressive near-term upside positioning. But will they hold through earnings? Why would they? They've made their bet. They might leave a runner, but I have no idea. This is just short dated. I don't really focus on short dated. Anyway, EPS estimate for tomorrow is $10.62. Q1 fiscal year 2027 reporting before market open, so place it now, protection or otherwise. The mix of bullish short dated bets and large hedging activity and one significant long put block suggests the smart money is positioned for a move with bulls in control, but key players protecting the downside. So I don't know if that helps, but that's what OptionTeller is basically giving for a review. And all I did was type in this question to see how the flow looks in the past 45 days and then specifically 10 days ahead of earnings. I'm sure there are other ways to prompt for some directional tell. If I just look at the overall print this morning, you can see some size here where they have come in recently and bought some puts. Whether they hold is another question. And then they've also got a lot of hedging and Smaller prints here, puts are sold type of thing. As far as the August 11 strike, that is 2,000 puts at the 130 strike, January 2027 expiry. That's a leap. That's a year and a half out. That's 2.8 million. And I don't know when that came in, but it looks like it's been there before. It's been there for a while. So it doesn't really show up here, which is kind of curious, in the last 45 days. So it clearly was entered earlier because it doesn't show up in the last 45 days. Start your free trial today at option-teller.io.